water, but some shit ain't gonna grow. Everything ain't for everything. The shit is gonna show. Oh. Get some better energy. Get a brighter, lighter frequency, right? Yo, what's poppin'? Happy Saturday. Okay. Nah, we're gonna run that back because I want to touch a little bit on that as I'm giving this message. But hey, everybody, happy freaking Saturday. You know what I'm saying? What's poppin'? Hope you ain't drink or party too much last night and you up and you hear me. Are you ready for this healing vibes? What's poppin', y'all? I hope that everybody woke up feeling happy, healthy, wealthy, beautiful, wonderful, ascending, just overall how and where you need to be for yourself. You feel me? And like if you're not there, man, don't worry about it. Go ahead and clean yourself up and get a brighter, lighter energy. You know what I'm saying? Because we out here doing grown people type of things. And just remember, you healing is not like a specific way. Like, bro, sometimes we still a mess. Sometimes we still all over the place, man. Give yourself some grace, even if there ain't nobody else giving you none, okay? Because if not, you're gonna go insane. Like, it's all right. Like, only you know who you really truly are inside. And sometimes other people show us who we truly are too by the way they treat us and the feelings that come from that. You know what I'm saying? You know who you are after that. It'd be like, yo, I refuse. I'm not letting that happen to me no more because I know who I am and I know whose I am. You feel what I'm saying? And I know that I'm connected. If I'm connected to my higher power, man, I could never go wrong. Yes, I make mistakes. Yes, I may say things I shouldn't say sometimes, and I pray on it. Ask for forgiveness whenever I can remember and think to. And they show me that I need to ask for forgiveness. I do just that. You know what I'm saying? But we have to make sure that we remembering that, like, there is no specific outline for what healing looks like. And depending on how and what you've been through, it's going to still be a little messy. You hear me? The goal is to, as you're finding yourself and you're finding your voice, you're finding your power, right? You're aligning with others who are doing the same. And sometimes we both gonna be a mess. You understand what I'm saying? But we got to give somebody some grace. And if that's not what's happening, because see, what she just said is love alone isn't going to keep me. It has to be more of a bond here. There has to be more of a foundation has to be built in every situation in our life that we want to grow and build on. A foundation of love, trust, and honesty has to be built. If it's not there, then nothing is going to it's just not going to be right. Okay? Message. That was a message, but anyway, I'm Empress J, the Healing Oracle, and I really thank everybody for being here, rocking with me. To all my OGs being here from day one, appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? To all my newbies who came through to see what I'm about. What the hell is this girl talking about? Healing vibe, what's that? Well, welcome, okay? Thank you for coming to the party. You hear me? Some days we up, some days we down, but we always here, you know? And it's important to know that we around. Like, so at the end of the day, like, it's not gonna matter what others think of you. Because I know who I am. I know where I come from, and I know who I am. We have to constantly be remaining in that energy. I know where I come from, bro. Like, I know who I am. I know what it took to get here. I know what it took me to get to where I'm at in my life. And it's going to be hard for me to let other people see that. If you can't see it for yourself, then it's going to be hard for me to show you. You have to actually you have to want to see it. So it's like, you know, if it's too hard, if it's becoming too much, because, you know, insanity is when you keep doing the same thing, trying to get a different result, and you keep getting the same thing, you're going to go crazy. Remember to take a step back, take in what you observed, build up the nerve to be able to express your point of view. Okay, but you got to be true to yourself. Like, honestly, lyrically, spiritually, mentally, because that's key, right? What I always talk about, being kind to your mind. Sometimes we're not kind to ourselves. Sometimes we're not kind to our mind because we allow things to drain our energy, even our own stuff. Someone to say something and we allow that to drain this pure energy that's given to us. Like, this is lent to us from our benevolent ones. We got to be doing this energy right and be honestly real with connections. Like when something or someone comes into your life and brought to you, we have to be treating these relationships like the gold that they are, because everyone comes into our life for a reason. No one is your enemy. No one is your friend. Everyone is your teacher. So as we're walking through this thing we call life, right? We understanding who we are. We got to be more in that I know who I am. I know where I come from in every turn. Even when I'm the messed up one. Because I got to still bring myself back to where I'm at, to who I am, so that I can remind myself of why I'm here and why I'm doing what I'm doing. No prison with dominion can diminish my cognizance, my power that I hold, the flames in my control. The flames in my control, that is me. That is my life, my journey, my gifts. This is in my control. The flames are in my control. But I have to remember who I am at every turn, in every day, in every way, in every situation. And I got to stick to the plan so that I can retain the energy and the love that's been already bestowed upon me from my Allah, my who I believe in. Because I ain't get this far on my own, man. You ain't get that far on your own. And like, even when, and this is why I talk about praying so much, like, and about your belief system, because like, when you know who you are and you know like whose you are, who you come from, and like what holds on to you no matter what you go through. Like, I know Allah has me. Even when I'm on my lowest, at my lowest point in my mind, right? Because I done messed with my own energy and allowed it to be drained and did something I wasn't supposed to do. And I put that back, I give that right to Allah. I sit it at his feet. And I know he loves me. He's merciful. He's the benevolent one. He will never let me go. He will never leave me down. And when my heart feels weak, it's to him I seek help. And the more I'm doing that, the freer I'm becoming. Even in those moments where I don't understand what's going on, I know that he got me through it. He got me through it. I have me through it. At the end of the day, yes, situations and people come in our life that are going to teach us things, and some of us are going to, fall in love, be in love and all that. But what happens when that's done? What happens when that is played out and the season for that is done? As we're growing and we're learning more about ourselves and we become closer to our God, closer to what we believe in, when these things happen, we have to stand stronger with them now. And we have to ask them for the lesson. And we can't be stuck on the why or what did I do. We have to say, what lesson was I to learn from this? That way they could show you what you may have done or what you could have done differently. Or because everything is done, and everything we go through is for what? Learning. Higher learning, for higher knowledge. Because when you are trying to be as close to God as you can, because God is a master. He's a master spirit. He's a master. He is master. He knows everything. He's the master. I want to get as close to him as I can. So that means I have to master myself. I have to master these emotions. I have to master my fears. I have to master my dependency issues. I have to master the things that hold me back from being completely his, from completely living a free life, knowing that no matter what happens, I just must release it and keep on moving, because God got me through it all. And I just got confirmation and just asking for the lesson in it. And I may have done a video about this before, but it is what it is, because this is the message. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more that you're walking closer to God, like I said in the other video, the more you'll be tested. But now the test will not just be on a surface level. They will be tests that go deep now, that go deep down. Because like you say, you gods, you say you rock with Allah, you say you give your life to the Orishas, you give your life to the spirituality thing, you give your life to something, right? So there's a test coming. You gonna pass it? Like, who are you really? Who are you, who you say you really are, in the way that you treat other people and in the way that you believe every day, in the way that you move every day? Are you really being solid on who you say you are and what you say you believe in and what you know that how they want you to walk? Are you walking that way? Because if not, then like when things are coming your way, then you need to understand that they coming your way because you're not really being true to who you say you are. And I want you to know that like I don't never speak on nothing that I don't go through myself. And this is a message for myself as well. Like God moves through each one of us in his own way, and he's helping others by the tests and the trials and the tribulations that we're going through. So the things that we go through and the things that we learn are not for us alone. They are for each other, and they are for the world. And it's important to get the lesson, get the message, because I'm getting them. I'm getting the messages and the things that I'm doing incorrect in relationships and in life, and I want you to just take it easy, because we always think we're doing something wrong, right? Like, just get out also to God, like, because we're living a human experience, and sometimes we are going to do things that agitate other people without even knowingly trying to harm anyone. And in those moments too, we're going to grow, because then we'll know not to do certain things or say certain things. We may not have known that before. Everything we go through is to learn something, and it's not just for me, and it's not just for you, it's for all of us, and it's for the higher learning of the consciousness of us all. Like, I want my grandkids and my great-great-grandkids to not have to suffer through some things that I've suffered through. I don't want them to be me. I want them to surpass me. And the only way that they can surpass me, and the only way that certain generational curses never touch them, is if I break them. And the only way that I can break them is by continuing to ask Allah through everything. What am I doing incorrect? How can I be better? How can I strengthen my bond with you? How can I be a good person? Continue to be good. Because I feel like as long as we working on being good, right, then we're closest to him. Like, we're always walking to him. Then we're walking closer. He sees the goodness. He sees the work. He sees you trying. Because like, you really gonna work on yourself when you're trying to be close to something higher than yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's just like my message. Like, that's just what I'm feeling like. And I want you to take it easy on yourself. If you're going through anything right now where you may have said something wrong, or you may not have understood another person's position or how they felt about something, give it to God, man. That's the only thing that we can really, really do right now and forever. Like, just give it to him, like, and just put it at his feet, and just know that like tomorrow will be clarity given. If not tomorrow, today. Look out for the signs, the synchronicities, and pray. Go get some more clarity. Go read the Bible. Go read your Quran. Go read some spirituality, man. Go sit in the grass. Like, go sit on the porch and feel that cold air today. Go somewhere where you can connect, so you can ask some questions. Because we asking each other questions and we ain't going to get the proper answers. The only ones that can give us the proper answers are the ones that we truly believe in, and that we know can give us what we need. And that's God, our higher power. That's that, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, that's just that. Like, I don't want to keep going through my life. It's at a point where I don't want to keep going through my life dimming my own light by saying or doing anything that will keep me in a stuck or a lax state of mind. So through it all, I'm just going to pray on it. And I know that, like, I meet people for a reason. I come in everyone's life for a reason. And even if things end, it's so important for us to look for the reason for the ending, and how could we be better the next time? What can I do to be stronger, a stronger me, so that I don't harm another? Or like, what can I do to be a better me and you a better you? Like, that's really, I believe in my heart and my soul, my spirit, that's what Allah needs from us, man. He wants us to be easy. He wants us to take it easy, man. Like, and just go with the flow. Like, and just plant your seeds, water them, and watch them grow, right? But don't stay stuck watching them. But like, no, they're gonna grow, right? Plant your flowers. Plant your seeds, because you're gonna reap what you sow. And recognize that, like, this grind that you're doing, this work ain't easy. This spiritual, this religious work, this work on being a better you and a better me for our God, for our ancestors, for our children, for our humanity. Like, This is not easy work, and this shit is messy sometimes, all the time, most of the time. This is messy, and if you're not really willing to give your all to this journey, man, don't halfway do this, because this is not easy, and it's going to require that you give your all. God wants everything from you because he has something to give you to. He has the ultimate power, the ultimate love, the ultimate fix. He's the ultimate drug. You understand what I'm saying? If you sick, seek God. You hurting, seek God. You feel lost, seek God. Find yourself through him. There is nothing out here that God can't fix. So where there is nothing that he can't reassemble. When you give him your all, like, I give you everything, Lord. Everything that I am, it's yours. Please show me the way. I don't need to go. I don't feel I need to go get baptized for my soul to be God's and to be cleansed and to be pure again. I don't believe that. I believe that every day, as long as I walk closer to him, and even if I'm thinking or doing something or saying something to somebody else that could be messing them up, I'm doing my best to repent for that. I'm doing my best to pray on that. I'm doing my best to try to be better every time I'm doing something before God. Not for me, for him. So that my soul can be cleansed, and one day I could walk aside him, like I could be allowed into the promised land. I want to see my mother again. I want to see my son again. I want to see my family members that I know are in heaven. I want to see them again, and I want to see God. I want to be allowed in to the kingdom. You know, and the only way I'm going to be allowed into the kingdom is if I keep doing my job, is if I keep walking closer to myself. Even when I feel like I'm further away from God, I'm always with him. He is always with me, and it's important for us to always know that and hold on to that. Okay, so that's what I have for you today, and I hope that like this message helped somebody, and I hope that it meant something to you, because you mean something to me. And if anything that I say can help somebody feel a little bit better, then I did my job. You know, life is really hard, you know, sometimes for some of us, most of us, all of us, you know, and just take a breath. Like, don't trip. Like, you got time, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got infinite time and space to complete your mission. Just dive anything or anybody who ever had you messed up. Like, return back to the center whenever you must. The messages be so beautiful in the music, and I thank God. I thank him so much for using me as a catalyst for change and a catalyst for these messages to be able to come through. And I pray that they're received, you know. But as long as I'm giving them, I'm doing my job. But like, at the end of the day, just know who you are. And if you, even in those moments when you're not completely sure who you are, get that to God too. You know what I'm saying? And he will show you who you are every day in every way. Like, just keep believing in yourself and take it easy. Take it easy on yourself and take it easy on other people, because, you know, this is a learning lesson and this is a journey. It's not going to all be one today, and that's all right. You know what I'm saying? I love you, and I hope that everybody has a beautiful rest of your Saturday. I'm going to leave you with, you know, I'm sending you a lot of love, a lot of positivity. You know what I'm saying? A hug if you need one, a kiss if you need one, just a whole lot of love and healing energy. You know what I'm saying? You're not alone. I love you, spirit loves you, and together we're going to grow and we're going to be better. All right, later. And I get it from my mama, no past tense.